Hi, welcome to the Round Plate. I'm going to do an example of a beginner class and show you guys just how our classes are laid out and how to look when you are in a class. We will help you get your ingredients together, like cutting up your onions and your tomatoes and stuff. I just wanted to do a quick demonstration and show you how everything works. We're going to make a quick tomato sauce with tomatoes, onions, and garlic fresh from our garden. So I'm going to start by sauteing our onions. Need a hot pan. When you're sauteing your onions, you don't want to get too much color on them. You want them to just get a little bit translucent, and then we're going to add in our garlic and then our tomatoes. And our garlic doesn't need to be diced. We kept it in big pieces. We just crushed them a little bit because at the end of this we're going to puree. Put in our garlic. And we season everything as we go. So a little bit of salt and pepper. Now we're going to turn our heat way down and add our tomatoes. And in a class we'll give you all the amounts for all the ingredients. I'm just doing a quick demo. I just needed to get rid of some of the tomatoes that we had in the garden, and I wanted to show you guys what a class would look like. The idea of how a class would look. I only quartered these tomatoes, and they're going to sit in here for about 40-45 minutes and cook all the way down. I'm going to mash them every now and then. I'm probably going to use a potato masher, and then where you're going to puree it with an immersion blender, or you can use a blender if you wish. So after this cooked down a little bit, we'll come back and I will show you guys how it looks. Alright, so it's been about 40-45 minutes, and you can see how far down the tomatoes are cooked. Halfway through, I added in my oregano and basil. I use dried because we have no fresh in the garden right now, and if you're using fresh herbs, you should use double the amount to dried. Dried's a lot more concentrated and gives it a lot more of the herby flavor. So now I'm just going to puree it. I'm going to do it right in my pan. If you guys are using a Teflon pan, I would recommend putting it into another container, something plastic perhaps, and pureeing it. Or if you're using a blender, just ladle it into the blender. I have a lot older of a style of immersion blender, so it's plastic. It's not going to hurt my Teflon pan, and I'm just going to be careful. So there is our finished tomato sauce. And from here, you just season it with your salt and your pepper to taste, so just keep adding some. Don't add too much. You can always add more salt, you can't take it out. And taste it. If it's a little bit tart, you're going to want to add a bit of sugar or brown sugar. And that is a basic tomato sauce. From here, we always use it in our spaghetti or our pastas, our pizzas, anything that calls for a tomato-based sauce. This is what we use. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you sign up for some of our classes.